He was 57, married for 28 years, a nice house in Ohio, 2 kids in college. One day he came home earlier than usual, and something felt off. She didn't yell, she didn't confess, just cold silence. A few months later she left, for another man. And yet he had never cheated, never shouted. He thought he had done everything right. That's when it hit him. He never really understood what she truly needed. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 real reasons why women cheat. Not the cliché ones, but the deep psychological truths. If you're a man over 45 who wants to protect your relationship, avoid painful surprises, and truly understand the female mind, this will be one of the most important videos you ever watch. Unexpected coffee date, a slow dance in the kitchen. These little acts whisper to her, "You're still the woman I choose." When she feels seen, she'll naturally open up. And when a woman feels seen and desired by her man, the idea of seeking that validation elsewhere becomes far less tempting. 2. Lack of emotional connection. In many long-term relationships, communication slowly becomes functional, transactional. Conversations revolve around bills, errands, schedules. You hear things like, "Did you get the groceries?" or "Pick up the kids at 5." Day after day, the emotional tone fades. The woman no longer feels emotionally close. She may still sleep beside you, cook for you, smile at family events with spirit. But deep inside, she feels alone in the relationship. What most men don't realize is this: women bond through emotions, not just presence or sex. When those emotional exchanges disappear, she begins to feel like a stranger in her own home. This emotional gap becomes dangerous when another man shows up, a co-worker, a friend, even a stranger, and offers her what she's missing: emotional presence. He listens without interrupting, without trying to fix things. He asks thoughtful questions and genuinely cares about how she feels. For a woman starving for connection, this kind of attention feels like oxygen. She begins to feel seen, understood, and emotionally alive again. She may not set out to cheat, but emotional intimacy with someone else is often the first step toward infidelity. Once she invests her heart elsewhere, the physical betrayal may follow naturally. To prevent this, a man must learn to nurture emotional connection intentionally. That means practicing active listening, not just hearing her words, but really absorbing what she's saying. Look into her eyes, ask open questions like, "How have you really been feeling lately?" Or "Is there something you've wanted to say but haven't?" Don't rush to solve, don't minimize, just be present with your full attention. When a woman feels emotionally safe and heard by her man, she has no need to look elsewhere for connection. This kind of presence rebuilds trust, reignites attraction, and keeps the emotional bond strong for years to come. 3. Routine kills desire. Over time, even the most passionate relationships can fall into routine. You wake up, go to work, eat dinner, maybe watch a show, and go to bed. The same conversations, the same rhythm, the same expectations, day after day, year after year. While this stability feels safe and comfortable to most men, to many women, it can feel lifeless, uninspiring, and emotionally dull. Desire for women is not just about sex. It's about feeling excitement, energy, playfulness, and surprise. When everything becomes predictable, she stops feeling desired and starts feeling like a roommate. This doesn't mean she wants drama or chaos, but she needs to feel emotionally stimulated, to feel like there's still mystery and movement between you. That doesn't mean spending money or making grand gestures. It means breaking the pattern from time to time. A woman who is stuck in emotional routine becomes more open to someone who brings something new, even if it's just fresh conversation, a new energy, or a sense of emotional risk. That man becomes interesting, not because he's better than you, but because he interrupts the emotional monotony she's been drowning in. If you want to keep her attention and reignite desire, the key is to reintroduce novelty and polarity. Surprise her. Don't tell her everything. Let her feel a bit of your edge, your confidence, your playfulness. Take her somewhere new, start a conversation you've never had. Touch her differently. Even small things like a spontaneous text, an unexpected kiss, or a quiet moment of eye contact can shift the energy. The goal is to make her feel like she's not just your partner, but still your lover, your muse, your mystery. Because when a woman feels emotionally and sensually alive, her desire stays with you and no one else, for she no longer feels feminine with you. One of the deepest emotional needs of a woman is to feel feminine, soft, beautiful, wanted, admired. In the early stages of a relationship, this feeling comes naturally. She gets compliments, attention, touches, glances. All of it confirms, I'm desired, I'm special. But over time, especially in long-term relationships, that energy starts to fade. You become more like business partners, co-parents, or roommates. You stop looking at her the way you used to. You stop flirting. You stop noticing. And when that happens, she stops feeling like a woman. She starts feeling invisible, practical, functional, but not feminine. This isn't about makeup or weight or age. It's about how you make her feel. When you stop seeing her with admiration, she starts seeing herself through your eyes. And if those eyes are indifferent, cold, or tired, she will feel unattractive, even if she's still beautiful. At this point, she may seek that feminine validation somewhere else. Not because she loves another man, but because she needs to feel like a woman again. A compliment from a stranger, a subtle flirtation, or a man who makes her laugh and feel radiant, that can light a fire she forgot she had, and she may follow it just to feel alive and desired again. To stop this from happening, you must never stop dating her, even if you've been together 20 years. Look at her with the same spark you once had. Touch her like she still surprises you. Compliment her genuinely. You look stunning in that, or you still take my breath away. Don't just be kind and make her feel beautiful. Help her reconnect to her feminine energy by being grounded in your masculine presence. Because when a woman feels like a queen in your eyes, she won't go looking for another throne. 5. You've lost your masculine edge. In the beginning of a relationship, you were probably confident, decisive, and full of energy. You had a vision, you made decisions, you led with clarity. That masculine energy, the calm power, the confidence, the grounded presence, is what first attracted her. Over time, though, life wears many men down. Work pressure, family routines, physical fatigue, emotional neglect, little by little that fire begins to fade. Without noticing, you start saying yes to avoid arguments. You let her lead everything. You become passive, agreeable, soft, not kind soft, weak soft. And here's the truth most won't say. A woman may love a man she doesn't respect, but she will not desire him. When she feels like she has to lead, emotionally, mentally, or practically, she slowly loses trust in your strength. And when respect fades, attraction dies. That's when she becomes emotionally vulnerable to another man, someone who makes bold choices, who speaks with certainty, who knows what he wants. Not necessarily richer, younger, or better looking, just more anchored in his masculine energy. And that contrast can be irresistible to a woman who has grown tired of leading everything on her own. But the good news is this: you can get your edge back. Start with small things. Take back the lead in everyday decisions. Speak with clarity. Stand for something. Train your body. Challenge yourself. Don't ask for permission to be strong. Step into it. When she feels your masculine core again, your depth, your focus, your unshakable presence, she will relax into her femininity. And in that dynamic, trust returns. Attraction reignites. And the idea of another man, it fades into irrelevance. Outro. Now, you understand, women don't cheat just for excitement or betrayal. They cheat when they no longer feel seen, heard, desired, respected, or safe in your masculine presence. But now you have the truth, and the truth gives you power.